Shalom, Barakatah Yahweh, Barashim, Yahweh Shai, Barashim Rakakadash. All praises and glories definitely do, especially in the times we're living in. Much respect to the apostles and others of Great Millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work. I say Shalom. All right, back for another lesson, and we're going to title this Prophecy and the New Song. All right. So without further ado, we're going to get started here in Revelations, the 19th chapter, and we'll start at the 10th verse. All right. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. All right. And I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the God power, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. This is when the angel came on to John the Revelator on the island of Patmos, okay, for him to write, the book of Revelations, all right, which again is spoken about. Give me a minute. That'll be Revelations, the 10th chapter, all right, 9th and 10th verse, and we'll go there in a minute. First, let's look up this word prophecy here, all right. Prophesying, okay. Let's see if we look it up in the blue letter as well, all right. Give me a minute.
Strong's G 4394. Prophetia.
All right, prophecy. Let's look at the meaning of it. A discourse emanating from divine inspiration. You see that? Declaring the purposes of the God power, whether by reproving, right, and admonishing the wicked. See that? And that's what the Lord has set up, all right, in preparation for the return of Yahweh Shai, in preparation for the coming of the kingdom, all right, or the comforting of the afflicted, right? And who's the afflicted? The Israelites, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up 12 tribes. Or revealing things hidden, all right? And again, what is hidden shall be made manifest. In other words, brought forth, brought to light. You understand that? By the foretelling future of the events. And you have to understand, people, that, again, what is that? Romans 15:4. What is written was written aforetime for our learning. You understand? All right? Use in the NT, all right, New Testament, of the utterance of the Old Testament prophets, right? And basically, for any of you out there who don't understand the scriptures and you've never really gone into them, all right, what's in the Old Testament is simply reiterated in the New Testament. You understand that? You got that, people? Because the Bible's repetitive, okay? Like any good teacher, all right? you go over it and over it and over it again. All right? Of the prediction of events relating to Yahushua's kingdom and its speedy triumph. See that? Together with the consolations and admonishments pertaining it and the spirit of prophecy. See that? That's Yahushua. He's the spirit of prophecy, right? He's the spirit of truth. He is the door. He is the way. He is the light. He's that straight gate. You understand? Nobody cometh unto the Father but by him. The divine mind to which the prophetic faculty is due of endowment speech of the Christian teachers called prophets. And again, you would have to be an Israelite to be a Christian, people. You understand that? You'd have to be of the seed of Israel. All right? Again, what is that? Acts 11:26. Who was coming out of the temple of Antioch that were called Christians, the disciples of Yahushua. You understand? Israelites. You get it? All right? See this? The gifts and utterances of these prophets. You see that? Remember that word gifts, because we're going to get into that in some precepts in a moment. All right? Especially of predictions of the works of which he set apart to teach the gospel will accomplish for the kingdom of Yahushua. See that? All right? All right. What I said I was going to take you to, yeah, because when we're reading, again, see, 19:10 here, again, like I said, this is the angel that came on to him, all right? Now, let me show you, all right, that the angel gave him the little book, all right, which is what? The scriptures. Okay, so let's go to that. Let's go to Revelations, the 10th chapter, all right, 9-10 here, all right. And I'll start at, all right, I'll start at verse 8. And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again and said, go and take the little book, that's these scriptures, which is open in the hand of the angel, all right, which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel, all right, again, this is John the Revelator, all right, on the island of Patmos in his 90s, all right, and a political prisoner to the Roman Empire, and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up. Where else do we read that? Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter. Young man, take this book, take this roll and eat it, all right, the roll, which is the book, all right, which are the scriptures, all right. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, right? But it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey, all right? And why bitter? Because you have the good, in other words, when you say bitter and honey, you're talking about you have the good and the bad. You understand that? It's the bitter and the sweet. You understand that? All right? But it's all truth. You understand? And what is that when you have bitter and you have the sweet? That's a balance. And all throughout the scriptures, the Lord is about a balance, and he gives you many examples, and this is just another one. You understand that? So again, he says, and it shall make thy belly bitter, right? So that's one side of the coin, but it shall be in thy mouth as sweet as honey. You see that? A balance, okay, between the bitter and sweet, all right? And I took the little book, the scriptures, out of the angel's hand and ate it up. See that? Which is what you're supposed to do. All right, eat the whole roll. And it was in my mouth, sweet as honey, and as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. You know, because again, you're getting the truth. You understand that? And who you're getting it from? Yahushua, the Mashiach. Because he comes in the volume of the book, Hebrews 10 and 7. You understand? All right? And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. All right? And again, people, this has always been the case all throughout history. All right? It's always been the case. Matter of fact, let's do that. Let's jump to Jeremiah. All right? Give you an example of that. We'll jump to Jeremiah 28 and 8. All right, right around there. Here you go. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, see that? Against great kingdoms, right? Of war and of evil and of pestilence. And pestilence meaning, the plagues, the viruses. You understand, people? All right? The prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord Yahweh have truly sent him. You see that? You understand? And what does that mean? What is that saying? We've been set up, the Lord, set up the internet so we can get this word out. It's basically an instrument, a tool. All right? You understand? And of course, they consider it the opposition. All right? Esau Edom, he considers truth to be hate speech. You understand? But yet, we're set up to do this work, regardless that they take down our pages, take down our videos. You understand? We don't stop. You understand that? They do that. Well, then, we create a new channel. All right? We create a new account. We come back on. We keep going. A righteous man falleth down 7 times, but he gets up again. You understand? All right? So because you don't take your hand off this plow, this work will be done all the way till the end. Again, to him that keepeth my works, right? He that overcometh and keepeth my works until the end, to him will I give power over the nations. You understand? All right? All right. I believe you people get the point. All right, let's move on. Let's jump to another precept. Let's go to St. John's. All right? Let's go to St. John's. St. John's 14:17. One of my favorites. Again, we have a lot of favorites, people. We do, of Scripture. We have a lot of favorites. What is there not to love about the Scriptures? All right? Truly. All right? I love this Scripture. Even the Spirit of truth, whom's that? Yahushua. Okay? He's the Spirit of prophecy. He's the truth. He's the way. He's the life. He's the door. He's the straight gate. All right? So even the Spirit of truth, right, which is Yahushua, whom the world cannot receive. See that? The whole world can't receive this. Okay? Not even 2/3 of Israelites. Why? Because they're blinded. Okay? They're blinded. You know what? We're going to end this here. We'll be right back with part 2. All right? And we'll pick it up right here. Shalom.